Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor hay quien haya querido regalarle una estrella. Por amor fue una vez al Calvario con una cruz a cuesta. Aquel
Welcome, mi gente. Welcome back to El Latino Ruido. I'm your host, Johnny Boricua Prince Dones, coming you live from Kissimmee, Florida, the backyard of my parents' house. I don't know if you can see the bird cage there. Back there, there's a pool. And yeah, we weren't going to come on earlier, man, but we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. So if I get electrified, you know what happened. If it cuts off. So Charles, say everybody say hello to Charles, the producer, the one who makes this all happen.
Hello. Going
Hey,
on.
Reinaldo, bienvenido. Glad you came back. We were gone for a couple of weeks, and hope we're here now. And hope next week I'll be back in the studio. So se acaba la vacación.
That's so true.
You're back. So you're back home in the good old United States, huh?
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
I hear you, bro. It's once you when you go on vacation and you're there for more than a week
Yeah.
and you're enjoying yourself, you don't want to come back.
Oh no.
And I've been here for almost 2 weeks already. Y ya, I can't wait to come down here, bro, again. And I haven't even left yet. You know,
Right.
so,
And then the thing is, it's like when you live anywhere besides New York City,
yeah,
you don't want to come back because you realize the peace.
you know exactly what you're coming back to. When this is so peaceful here at night, you don't hear anything, bro. You hear the crickets. That's about it.
The main thing about it, is when you leave and come back to chaos.
Exactly.
But then some people would love it because it's on vacation. But
Right.
if they live there, they might not love it, because they're gonna be like,
you know
oh.
what it is? They don't have that mindset. If you've never experienced like living in the countryside or stuff like that, then you really don't know what it is, and you'll go there for a little while, and then you get bored and want to come back. But you got to find things to do.
Yeah.
Rosa, bienvenido.
And I think that's the main problem with, some people like, oh man, this vacation is real good. Yeah, it's good because it's a vacation and you're going to probably leave.
Yeah.
But if you decide to stay there, will it be that great? That's the
right.
problem.
You know what it is? People, when they go to another country or even another city or state, they think that there's not going to be anything to do and stuff like that, bro. Here in Central Florida, Tampa, Miami, there are a lot of things to do. You got to travel a little bit sometimes, but it's nice.
Mhm.
Like we're about 30 minutes outside of Orlando. We can go and hang out in the Orlando nightlife and stuff like that. And you come home at night, or if
Right.
it's too late, you had a few to drink. They got a lot of hotels you can sleep it off. There's a
Hey.
lot to do here. The only thing is you don't have public transportation at a certain time.
Well, ride one of the alligators or something. I don't know.
Exactly. You got alligators. I already seen turtles down here, rabbits, the little lizards. I just saw a snake earlier in the backyard.
Oh, wow.
And turtles. We got everything here, bro. I haven't seen a deer yet. I saw a deer the last time I was here, de noche. But I love it down here, man. And it's in Kissimmee. It's getting crowded. It's getting
Yeah.
really, really crowded because they're building up a lot and stuff. They're even gonna the road behind the house, a couple of about 5 minutes outside the complex. They gotta widen it, bro, because it's bad. Then you
Mm.
got schools along here and stuff like that get out at 2 o'clock. You wanna go do your business and come back before the kids get out, or wait until after the rush hour. Because
Dang.
rush hour here, bro, is like the Grand Central Parkway.
Nah, I think rush hour anywhere because even
Yeah.
when in the Philippines,
I mean,
it's like that.
it's really really getting bad here, bro. As far as people moving, they're building a lot. Everywhere you go, they got empty space here. Oh, we got new apartments coming up, new houses coming up, new rentals, new lo que sea. A lot of stuff going on. Reynaldo says he got a nephew Nephew has a house
in the
in the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Philippines is a beautiful country, man. You just got to know what to do. Now, if you live south in one of the islands, of course, you're not gonna find a lot to do. You got Cebu, you got you got Tacloban, you got Manila and stuff. They got
Mhm.
nightlife. You know,
Oh yeah,
from what
yeah.
I understand, they got a decent subway system too.
Well, they putting the new subway system now on.
Okay.
I think it's going to go through Manila. Los Angeles is gonna go through, and Clark. So and it's a above system. So it should
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah. It's above ground system.
yeah, it should be ready within 2 to 3 years. So
Nice, nice.
they trying to get everything towards modern.
Right. Yeah.
People are
That's cool,
complaining
man.
about it because they like okay with the train, that's okay, but
Right.
they trying to get modern with everything else. And when you do that, you take away from a culture
You're
or
right.
something that people love to go to that an island to see. You know,
Right. You're right
like if
about
you
that.
go
But
to
then,
Puerto Rico, you want to see canepas and all that. But what
yeah.
will happen if they take that away? You lose something of Puerto Rico. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, you lose, but it's the modern age, and the only way you're gonna
but there
progress,
should be a balance no matter what.
yeah,
They are trying to take away these buses that go back and forth. They call jeepneys
right, yeah,
to make
I've
them
seen
more
those,
modern and make it look like a regular bus, like us.
right.
When I got there, I'm like, no, I don't want to ride one of those.
You know what it is?
I want to ride the
They're attracting
traditional,
this.
you know. And no, it costs pretty much the same.
No,
I
what I'm
think it's
saying
like
they're attracting. The more they could attract people with a
right.
modern looking system, the more money they get in tourism.
Yeah, the only thing good about it is that it has AC. With the Jitney is open window concept, and but why would you want AC in something that you got to stop every freaking second?
Yeah,
Like
and
they don't have like bus system where they stop here and then 3 blocks down they'll stop again. No,
right.
they'll stop there and like half a block later this guy is waving.
Well,
Boom.
yeah,
So
that's how they do in DR. I mean,
yeah,
you got the
so
guy sticking.
you
He'll
don't need
tap the
AC.
window. Yo, you got a guy coming on.
Yeah, you don't need AC. So
Yeah,
um but don't I don't, and I noticed that a lot, even with Puerto Rico, and they modernize so much that you lose the tradition
yeah,
um of anything. Like people want to go there. Like my friend was there. He said that it was hard to find the the boat that was made with the canepa, with the little he said it was hard to find it now. I'm like, what do you mean? The tourist people, the salespeople used to sell that a lot, and they used to
yeah.
draw, paint it. He said, no, not that much. I said, you
You
see
don't
what I'm
see that
talking about?
anymore. And then you used to see the little kioscos, the little kiosks along the highway, along the road. You stop off, have a beer, eat some of that chong or whatever. You don't
Mhm.
find that because a lot of them, honestly, they were getting robbed. A lot of them closed down because they were tired of getting robbed.
Yeah, but it's like, cause I like to go. Like, if you go to Puerto Rico, you see the old people painting the canepas or painting the coconuts, like and like shaving it down to make
Yeah,
something. And since you don't see that, it loses something in
yeah. It
Puerto
takes
Rico.
no, absolutely. It takes away a lot. Hey, Carmen, what's up, girlie? Welcome to the show. And it's modernization, gentrification, basically, especially in Puerto Rico. They're letting these billionaires come in with no taxes, so they're gonna jump on it.
True, true. Yeah.
You gotta it's you gotta be real stupid not to get property in Puerto Rico. But the thing is, be humble about it. Don't think you own this and you want to close off some of a public beach that's been public for forever and tell people you can't come to this beach. No, Papa, I was born here. We're coming to this beach. And they start
Yeah.
building shit illegally, and the judge makes them, you gotta take it down. It's the ordinance. There's a law. You
Yeah,
can't do it.
yeah.
All these beaches are public. There's nothing private. Not even the resorts.
Nope.
It could be in a resort, and I could walk onto the beach. Se puede
Yeah.
decir nada.
A lot of the resorts being built in Puerto Rico, they they buy like the little land area and they swear that they can take the beach. You didn't pay for the beach. You
No,
pay for your little land over there,
exactly.
stay over there and shut it up. Because
Because
I'm
that's
gonna
not
walk
that
through the beach.
that's not for sale.
Yeah.
You can enclose your pool area or whatever, and not allow anybody in there unless they're paying. I can understand that. But the
Mm.
beach, nah. Olvídate de eso, bro.
Nah,
Olvídate de eso.
especially in Puerto Rico, you sure I want to walk it through the
Yeah.
beach all day.
They did the
I'll be
same
like
thing.
this all day, all day. Yeah, yeah. What
They
you
did
looking
that
for? I'm looking for canepas. That's what I'm looking. Don't.
exactly. The good canepas. They did the same thing in DR.
Yeah,
You know, you have I know people who are older who lived out there, and when they were kids, they were swimming at the beach and stuff like that. And then now, as they're older, they go to the beach. They can't go in there because the resort owns it. They own that piece of beach.
no, no, no.
They don't allow because the government sold it.
Yeah,
You
ain't
know, you
gonna
can't
happen,
do that,
Captain.
man.
Nope.
They're after the
Like,
dollar. They don't care about modernization. They don't care about tradition or culture anymore. It's the money, bro. The more money they get, because half the time they'll have a house there because they're an official, but I can guarantee you most of the time they're not even living on the island.
no.
Or if they're living on the island, they're living in an enclosed area where it has no culture, big houses and stuff like that. And then watch on TV as the cops are arresting the poor people who got to rob in order to eat.
Yeah, I'm like, I think that's all over the place
Oh
in
yes,
any
yes, yes,
island. Uh, Americans or anybody that's not
yeah.
from there would invest. Like we have a property, and we're thinking about investing in our retirement property.
Right. Okay.
But when I was walking around, I'm like, why is there so many abandoned properties that are here?
Right.
And one of the natives told me that a couple of the Americans brought this property to like do a B&B or something like that. But with the pandemic hit, they never came to go finish it, or they never just,
Wow.
and so they just don't care. Like it's
Right.
there, you know? So I'm
Yeah.
like, shouldn't that be something where, especially we live in a gated community. So
Right.
shouldn't the board be like, no, you force them to fix that, because it
Either
looks
that,
ugly.
or just give it up and let somebody else take it.
Yeah, because it looks ugly.
Of
Like
course, it takes away
it's abandoned, and then people throw their stuff in there, so it makes
and
it
then
even look uglier. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, because now it becomes an eyesore, and then all
right?
your property value goes down.
Exactly.
You know,
And then let's say if I bring a friend over, hey, you should invest here. Now they see this, they ain't gonna invest. They like,
I would, I would. You know
ooh,
why? Because they see the potential. Some people will
yeah.
look at it and goes, "Nah, it's not worth it." Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Oh
Especially
no,
if
no,
you
that's why I know it's worth it if they fix everything up. But at the same time, it's like since the last time we went,
right.
the board has just leaned back. Like some of the people
That's
in
not
that
good.
community, you wasn't even able to put a garage door unless
Wow.
you go to the community board and they say yes, and they have their own like door that you have to put because it
Right.
has to look nice. And now they just doing what the heck they want. I was like, what the hell?
Nah, see, that's the point that they just want their money and that's it. You know,
Yeah,
you got to you got to have some type of respect for where you live and,
yeah,
and the property you manage, you own. You
and
know,
those are things that
you got to
happen
have
all around the
yeah.
world,
Nope.
and it makes it seem like now it's a poor community, a gated community,
Exactly.
when some of them there's a lot of Americans, there's Nigerians in there. I was talking to three brothers, and
Yeah.
they said within the 4 years that they've been there, it's been going down and down and down because the board don't want to do nothing
It's sad,
because
man.
the Americans are not coming back to their properties.
Right.
When the Americans start coming back, now they want to start doing something
Of
because they
course.
know the Americans will take their money out. They will be like, wait,
Exactly.
if they see that this is going on like this, they'll take their money out.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
All
know?
they got. I mean, see now, if you're not gonna come back and you have the money, at least have it fixed.
Yeah,
You
like
know.
our house is fixed. Even when I went, I complained that we had a damn jungle. I'm like, what's going on? You're supposed to be cutting the lawns, even if
Right.
I'm not here. This is what we pay for. And then
Exactly.
I went to the office and I'm like, why is the fountain? Because they have like a long fountain where it's surrounded with restaurants. Why
Right.
is the fountain water not on? Why is it empty now? What happened to the coil fish? Oh, we took it down for maintenance. I was like, we all pay a portion of our mortgage and everything for
Right.
that. But again, since the Americans are there not to see it, they shut it down.
Yeah.
You know,
That's stupid. Because now, what if all of a sudden they all want to come right back and they see how that thing is there?
they're
They're
gonna
gonna
I'm just one. So imagine if a couple of them come in all at the
yeah.
same time. They,
Exactly.
they're gonna be running to put water and put the coil fishes back.
Oh, definitely, bro. Definitely. Oh no, we were just starting the maintenance. You
Mhm.
surprised us. No, bro.
The
Keep
one
it.
fountain and everything that looks nice is as soon as you're starting to go into the gate. That
Right.
fountain, it looks nice, but the coil fish fountain is inside, so the
See,
public doesn't see it.
right.
So if we're driving around, we're not gonna notice it. So
So that's like putting a band-aid on it.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
Yeah, what you're saying, bro. It's sad that this stuff is happening all over the place, man.
right, right,
You know, and
and
just people not caring enough anymore.
and
Everything
you
is
have to watch.
me, gimme, gimme, gimme.
They have to watch because it's that little seed, and all of a sudden here goes a plant that you never wanted growing,
Exactly.
and it happened. And I think that's what really happened in Puerto Rico. They seen it going on, but no one looked at the long picture.
No, they don't.
And now all these people are buying properties and not doing nothing with it, and then kicking other people out.
Yeah.
That was not just overnight. It was
Oh, it was a
brewery,
process.
yeah,
But
but
the
they
thing
didn't want to
is,
see it.
there was I saw a news story of there was like un condominio.
Uh-huh.
It was like about maybe 16, 17 apartments there. And there were people there that retired from New York, spent all their savings to come here. Their rent was like $400 or $500 a month, $600 a month. And everybody was upkeeping it and everything. So here comes a billionaire, and this had the most. It was up on a hillside, and it had the most awesome view of the ocean. I mean, bro, $1 million
Damn.
property. The guy buys it for $1 million and tells people, "Oh, you got to leave now." He renovates the whole thing, and everything is a B&B now. And these
Get
people
the
have
heck
nowhere to
out.
go. All their savings and stuff, and they were going to say, "Well, we could afford an extra $100 a month or whatever." He goes, "No, no, no, no. We already have plans for this. We zoned this for this." And then they get rid of the people. I mean, people who these are people in their 60s and 70s.
See that's a problem.
Yeah, and that's
That
happening all over the island.
and it's like I said, it's basically that seed. People seen it happening. Oh, this one white man brought this one property, but then you didn't think, okay, if that one person brought a property and kicked them out, wouldn't it start? And since you don't say nothing, here it comes.
Yeah,
Now everybody
but the
wants
thing
to do
is,
it.
the people who do say something are the voices that no one wants to hear.
Ah,
The people that actually live there, que no tienen nada, that don't have anything, and they're protesting every day. But they're not listening to because the government is still as corrupt.
yeah.
We got
I,
here.
I I guess
Hey,
they,
Lawanda, what's going on, girl?
you know, I guess they need to really check it out.
Yeah, but the thing is,
My brother.
the government is making their money initially on the sale of the lands and stuff. But other than that, these guys are not paying taxes, and they're saying, "Oh, we're bringing jobs and stuff." Because what do you mean jobs? You bought a house and you bought your own cleaning maintenance people to live there and work there. How are you creating jobs for the community?
Is that yeah?
Are you building? Are you building a Target? Are you building a Walmart? Are you building a supermarket to
Something,
support
right?
this? Absolutely nothing. So they're
Nothing.
left without anything, and now you can't get rid of them because they're already established.
Yep, and that's the main issue. The one thing I liked, I think Japan did it too, but the Philippines stopped a lot of the Americans from going there and buying property,
Right.
unless you were married or
Yes.
you've been there for a long time. That with the army, okay, but you couldn't just get there and buy
Exactly.
something. Even to
See, I
this
would.
day, you have to ask permission. You
Right.
know?
I would because imagine you can't even get divorced in the Philippines unless you
No,
annul it. There's no
yeah,
divorce there. But see, I would love to own property there, but I don't have a Filipino wife.
yeah.
If I did, I would definitely invest.
Anywhere out of United States is good to have a property or something,
Oh,
but you
absolutely.
have to have something value here in the United States because of the
Right.
money.
Of course.
Until now, because they fighting to have the money.
Right.
American money is going to be cheap soon. I don't know how soon, which I doubt it is going to ever happen
Yeah. You know
because
what? That I heard some of it. I haven't researched it, but you think the thing is the strongest military in the entire world. You think? that the U.S. is gonna allow that to happen? It's not gonna happen because
Well, you know,
one, our allies are not gonna because Great Britain is always gonna be on our side. We got India también. With Great Britain and India, there's nobody can mess with us. Fine. China got a billion man army, but you don't have the technology we do. We have the
yeah.
biggest. We have
No,
the
but
biggest.
when the money is the same, and I understand what they mean. Like, how is because American is the most bulliest, most selfish, most self-centered country in the
Of
world.
course.
Um, how you gonna go to someone else's island or someone else's world, get their oil, but your money is more than theirs? It shouldn't work that way. That's why they're complaining. Like, you're taking our oil, but you want your money to be bigger. Why couldn't our money be equal, or at least your money be a little bit lower than it? So I do understand what they're trying to say and what they're trying to do with the money. So that's why they're trying to make their own money. Like the yen would probably be even worth more because now you will have Korea and all these other people combined to their money. Instead of having pesos here, yens
Right.
here,
See, but the
then
thing
you
is
know what I
now,
mean?
if we left South Korea, North Korea takes over.
Yeah.
As soon as we're gone, they're gonna come in.
Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna definitely come in. Look at this stuff with Taiwan. I found out. Now I'm not 100% sure about it, but I read it in several places. Taiwan was never really part of China,
Hmm.
and China wants to take it. I said, bro, it was never yours. That's why the U.S. maintains a presence there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and besides, we need that presence there because we don't have that presence in the Philippines anymore.
Nope. Because again, America got greedy,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Philippines said, "Hell no."
We don't need you.
They swear that everyone. This is why I say they self-centered and greedy. They swear all because Philippines was an island and they don't have so much money that they can rule them. They said no.
Exactly.
And I'm proving fact that when I went there, I seen that everybody doesn't get paid a lot. They get paid like American dollar will probably be like $4 an hour.
Right.
But the living, it's still combined. It's like here, you're getting $15 an hour, but in all reality, you're getting $3 an hour because by
Basically.
the time you pay for this and pay for that and do this,
Yeah.
so the cost of living is the same. So, but the only thing that they have there is that they have a community. You got eggs, I got this. Let's put it together.
Exactly. You can
We
grow
don't
food.
have to spend $20 on a damn burger and fries.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
McDonald's here are way expensive. And then when I go there, I'm like, what? Wait, $3 for a burger, fries, and soda? What the hell?
Yeah, I
So
hear you, bro.
it shows me that you don't have to put your money up. Even the cars over there, cars made from the same company, but over there is like 15,000. Over here is 40,000.
Well, but you
Come
also,
on.
you know what it is? It's the import tax. If
Yeah.
they made the cars in the Philippines, then it would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it'll
But
be a way cheaper,
it's the
but it's
same thing
still
with Puerto
cheap.
Rico.
Yeah, it's still cheap as it is. Even Puerto Rico, in their cars are still cheaper. Not as dramatic cheap because they're part of United States, but it's still cheaper. So United
See,
States, every island or every country shows you don't need to put the prices so high. They just do it for them to make money and everybody else to be
yeah,
poor.
but you know
Every
what?
other
But you know
country
what
don't.
gets what gets PR is the Jones Act.
Yeah, those
You
that
can't
laws, but
have any boat from any other country docking in Puerto Rico and offloading the merchandise. They got to come to the United States, offload it,
mhm.
reload it, and then take it to Puerto Rico, and then you're paying 20% extra for stuff that you used to grow.
Yeah, you know, and I always said like when uh like the Italian mafia and all that, they used to
Yeah,
get protection money.
of course.
No, United States, you do the same shit.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing
we
the
can buff.
same
Listen,
thing.
we're
You gotta
the
pay me so I can see your product and then I'll give it back to you. That's protection money.
of course.
And who you protecting them from? Yourself. You're the
Basically,
bully.
nobody.
You know
It's
what I'm
telling
saying?
you, it's telling Puerto Rico, yo, we own you, and there's not a damn thing you can do. You can't
And-
break away from us unless we say so. You
yeah.
can't be a state unless we say so. You know, it's up to us. You can They voted several times to become a state, and no, to become a state. And the Congo said, "No, we're not ready for that yet. Puerto Rico, you're
Yeah.
not ready for it yet."
No, but once Puerto Rico say they want to be a state, they can be their own state, but they scared because why? Okay, you can be a state, but don't if someone bothers you, don't ask for our help. If so, you know what I'm saying? So they pinned them to the corner where they were
No,
like,
that's if they were. That's if they want
forget it.
free. If they want to be their own country. See, but the
Right,
thing
right.
is, the U.S. will never let it happen because the moment Puerto Rico becomes independent, an independent country, another country is going to come in because now
Oh
we're
yeah.
going to need money. We're going to need help. So either Russia's going to come in, definitely China.
No,
China
no.
is all over
China,
Central and South
China
America.
already, to me, China already has a buzz in Puerto Rico's ear.
Oh, they're all over the place. But the thing is, they can't negotiate with the government of Puerto Rico because we're owned by the United States.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now
Once
look
they
at
go,
look
once
at
they done,
in Honduras. Was it Honduras or Panama? They go to Panama needs money. Okay, we'll loan you $10 billion. Now we know you can't pay that off. So when it comes time you start making your payments, it goes, oh, can we extend it? Oh, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You'll give us a little bit of this land, and we'll forgive some of the money.
yeah,
And the next time they ask for more money, they'll do that again. I saw that on a news article a couple of years ago. But the only thing, what they want control of the Panama Canal. But the Panama Canal is strictly off limits because the free world will come and bust your ass. Because if
yeah,
China gets a hold of that, they'll decide what ships go through there. Ships need to go through there. Because if not, they got to go all the way down to South Africa. That's going to add months to that shipment. Nah, that'll
mm,
never happen. That'll,
yeah,
but Panama, you can have Panama, but the canal you can't touch.
yeah,
Because the free world that needs to get through there will come and bust your ass.
yeah. Well, probably not in this lifetime, but maybe two lifetimes in ahead of me, I'll get to see United States really get hit hard when everybody else says, you know what? If we're together, we don't need them. You know what I mean? And that it's
That could
bound
be
to
true.
happen.
That could be true.
It's bound
That
to
could be
happen
true.
one day.
But you know what?
All the other states are gonna be like, you know what? The same thing you're doing, you got in the United Nations. Okay, then we're gonna do our own. You know what I mean?
It's a serious possibility. But I'm hoping I don't. I mean, we won't see it in this lifetime.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying.
hopefully I'll be gone, dead and buried, and become
Yeah.
dust. But
I'm just hoping, whichever life I'm back in, that I remember at least a little bit that I want to see it happen. You
yeah,
know?
they ain't gonna let me remember shit. They ain't gonna let me remember nothing. But I tell you, man.
Oh
But
man.
yeah,
Oh,
it's 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 a
and
crazy
I
world.
got a question, to break off of this.
Okay,
I know a couple weeks ago, well, a couple months ago, you guys were talking about the coquis
right.
and what they were doing. Have anybody ever found out, has it worked? Has populations of the coqui went down, or it's
I don't
still
even.
being
You know what?
a nuisance, or is it still
That's
being a
something
nuisance?
that we could talk about that for next week's show. I'm gonna do the research. But there is a huge coqui population in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
It is, bro. They showed people with their cars. The cops stopped them because the entire roadway is covered in coquis, and there's such a nuisance. People want to kill them, and some people do kill them. But there's already millions there. You're never gonna get rid of them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking, because when I was coming down this way, I seen a guy with a coquis shirt, and I'm like, I wonder if they at least slow down the population of it. Like, what are they gonna do?
But you know
Um,
what? The thing is, they were native to Puerto Rico and some of the other islands, I'm sure, but they're made famous by Puerto Rico because we have adopted it as our official animal or
yeah, like the
insect or
mascot.
whatever you want to say,
Yeah,
and they're protected. From my understanding, they're protected in Puerto Rico. You can't mess with them.
yeah,
You can't kill them and stuff like that. I mean,
but they come in a nuisance when they come too much. You know what I mean?
oh, bro, they were a nuisance when one of them is doing it at night. But people who live there, some of them, that's their white noise. They'll fall asleep to that.
Ah, true, true.
You know, instead
Yeah,
of hearing the crickets, so their crickets are the coquille.
yeah,
And the thing is, it's loud and piercing. It's a high pitched volume. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely gonna look into that, and we'll
Espe-
have that answer tomorrow in next week's show.
yeah,
I'm gonna
especially if
definitely
you
look
live
into that.
next to the swamp areas and stuff where they're breeding at.
Right,
I heard
but they
that. I
go
heard
into
it's
the
wild.
cities and towns and stuff like that. But yeah, that and Canepas, that's protected by Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, yeah. You touch a canepa, you be messed up. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you don't want to. I don't like them too much because of the fact I love the taste. I like it when they're
right.
sour actually, but they get stuck in the teeth.
I never really liked it though.
I
I
like
don't
the
know.
sourness. I don't like it when it's sweet. I like it when it's
Yeah,
sour. But other than that, I can eat one or two and yeta. But to eat them all day with a big bag, nah, I can't do that, bro.
I
My
know.
diabetes will go through the roof.
Some Latinos be eating it like it's sunflowers. They be like this,
So yeah, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
like it's
Dos,
sunflower
tres, and
seeds.
that's it, bro. Two or three, and I'm done.
Jesus.
But
I,
yeah,
I
and
I remember back in the days when like the summertime when they in season, you see all the little shells all over the place. It's like, come on, man. Well, I lost you. Did I lose your audio?
see,
There we go. There we go.
that's all I see is the Facebook. You get it from the other ones, right?
What happened?
You get it from the other ones, right?
The what?
From the other platforms, because all I get is from eso mismo. Oh, did we lose audio? Let me see what happened to my mic.
Yes, they did lose audio. Yes,
Hold on.
we did lose. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, I didn't hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
No, I hear you now, but when you said something,
Yeah, I hear you. I lost you. You're very low, Charles.
oh, I'm low. All
Let me
right,
look at my settings here. Yeah, my mic is on. Yep, I'm up.
better.
Something happened. I know I'm up.
Let me check it.
Can you guys hear me? Lawanda, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. So hopefully everybody else hears me now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
now you
no.
you just came back up loud again.
Okay, yeah, I changed it back
Okay, yeah.
to my shirt mic.
Oh, eso fuiste tú.
No, because you said I was low, but I was trying
Yeah,
to
you
fix
went.
my
Oh,
shirt
okay,
mic.
okay. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Lawanda.
Yeah, so they need to do something, but yeah, let's see what happens with the
El
coquille
Latino Ruido.
when you come back and let us know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know.
And yeah, it's on Facebook. My brother's asking me the name of the show. It's on Facebook though. Yeah. So I mean, there's one thing I want to get in here that I was reading up on the other day about Puerto Ricans in Central Florida
Ah,
between the years 2000 and 2010, according to the census. The Puerto Rican population has grown 76% in
wow.
in um in Florida. That's just Puerto Ricans.
No, and what's the 76% age range? Do you know?
It doesn't say here much, but they're coming in all age ranges, especially after. And this is not even including after Hurricane Maria, because
Yeah,
this is only up to 2010.
because it could be because of the retirement. All the
You
viejitos are
got the
going
retirement,
there.
and also because you can't get something about. We discussed this when Harv was on the show with us. That something about Social Security or
Mm.
Medicaid or Medicare, you lose it if you go to Puerto Rico,
Ah, so
or you lose a lot of it.
instead of retiring and going to Puerto Rico, they'll go to Florida.
They'll go to Florida because something with their a lot of their benefits they get less of
Ah,
it, and
and they
and
can't
and,
go to
and
Miami because it's run by Cubans.
well, yeah, Cuba, yeah, Miami is Cuba. You can call
Yeah,
the well, they call
they say life is cheaper. Lost you again? Yeah, I don't hear you.
connected
There
to.
we go. Now I hear you.
Okay, the gas is 375 up here.
375. That's not bad.
375. because also because of that storm that they had in Fort Lauderdale and in the Everglades, they had like 20. I think before it came down here, 25 inches of rain in less than 24 hours.
Oh wow.
Yo, it was bad, and it still flooded in some places. And where was the governor, bro? He was traveling all over the country. Now he's in Japan. He still hasn't even addressed what happened in, and then now he's begging for money.
See, and the thing is, like, I don't understand why governors and mayors be traveling to other countries. You're not the president. You don't need to be talking to the other country.
Well, he's looking to run
Deal
for
with what you
president.
do.
So he's
Mm,
looking to run for president. So that's why he's out there doing his campaigning and all kinds of shit, making money, trying to raise money.
yeah,
But he's getting himself in a lot of trouble because, from what I understand in Florida law, if you still got a half or a little bit more left in your term, you can't run for other office. You have to resign your office, then
and
run.
then people want to do whatever they want to
But
do.
yeah, exactly. They're banning books. Now they just did one thing. I think it was in one county. If I go to the school board and say I don't like that book, I feel offended. They'll pull that book by just
Yes,
what one person said. Until they research it, they'll go through meetings. By that time, it's 6, 7, 8 months past, and everybody forgot about it. So
listen,
it's getting bad down here, bro. It's
it's
getting
getting
bad.
bad all over the place, and it's
But
getting
especially here in Florida,
stupid.
and then the thing is, DeSantis is shooting himself in the foot because now nobody likes him.
They fly with the money they steal.
You ain't lying. Because they're wondering
Mhm.
how he's getting these hundreds of thousands of dollars for him to go around the country and around the world to say he's not campaigning but campaigning.
Yeah, using
You
the
know,
tax
so
money.
the guy's gonna mess himself up, bro. And I'm gonna be there to watch every minute of it.
Oh my
It's getting
god.
bad. He goes, yeah, excuse me. And then you have it goes Central Puerto Rico. Now the biggest concentration of Puerto Ricans is here in Central Florida.
Right.
Kissimmee is known as Little San Juan. You got mostly the Puerto Rican population in Kissimmee is the dominant population. After that comes blacks, some whites, a couple of Asians, and then you got other from different parts of Latin America. This is a huge Puerto Rican. Like before Hurricane Maria, when I
Right.
first came down here, I would go to Walmart, and you will have these older people, white people. That's what they are, white people. And you would ask them a question, and it was like you were bothering them. I came after Maria, all Puerto Ricans working in Target, in Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart,
Damn.
the supermarkets, Publix. They're all over the place now. They came here and got jobs.
That's what,
They don't pay as much. They only pay $8, $9 an hour, pero they're
but
working.
again, but
They came
again,
to work.
it whatever they pay, like some people be like, oh God, how you can get $8 an hour and survive? It's because that place survives in that money era. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and also the taxes. You don't pay taxes.
Yeah. And
All you pay here is federal tax,
that's why
and
the
you pay three. You pay federal, you pay Medicare, and you pay Social Security. That's it.
yeah.
That's
That's
it.
why here, like when they asking for more money, I'm like, are you stupid?
Yeah,
Average your money at, at $15 an hour. Take about the 35% for the taxes. Then you take the 10% for your insurance. Then your car. Then you're making like $2 an hour. So you should
basically.
just shut up when it was $7 an hour and live your life.
Yeah,
It was balanced out. You never
because
really you really never I say the gas when it was like $3 to $4, it was kind of high for that time. But since it was only $3, nobody realized that it was high for that time. They just said,
exactly.
okay, it's $3. But when you hit the after the seven, it sounds like a lot of money, you
Yeah,
know?
and
So
the
you're
thing
like,
is,
what the
they
fuck?
they they raise your wages, but then they raise the prices. So
That's what I'm saying.
basically, the $15 you're making is basically equivalent to the $7 you were making before.
Yep. But now everything seems a lot more because you're hitting numbers where your mind says,
Right,
God, that's a lot.
right. And look
It's
at when McDonald's was I'm going to use McDonald's as an example, even though you have the other fast foods. Now you go to McDonald's, you have one person in the register, and
mhm,
everything you got to order from the board.
from the board.
Yeah, from the
Mhm.
machine. Nobody there to help you now anymore. Now you
And
just cut. If they had 10 employees there, now you got five. They cut it in half.
mm-hmm.
Now nobody's working there. Now you got to order it there, and then you go pick up your food.
Yep.
Or
That's why
sometimes if you
they
want to
say
pay
be
cash,
careful what you
they
wish
got that
for.
one. They got that one cashier there,
Yep.
and he's not even there all the time because he's going to the back and preparing food, también putting
Yep.
the fries in the containers and stuff. And then if they come back, because now the priority is I'm taking care of the people who already paid.
Mm-hmm.
You're paid with the kiosk already, so your money's already paid.
Yep.
So now I gotta take care of you because you haven't paid yet. So I don't know
Yep.
what you're gonna do with me. These guys paid already. I'm gonna get them out. I'm gonna get them in and out, in and out. Manny, what's up, brother? North Carolina, the government lowered our state income tax but raised our gas tax. There you go.
They Manny, no matter where you at, they're gonna give you something and then take something.
And they take it right back from you. They take it right back.
Yeah, you be
They
like,
raise it.
hey, whoa. Like what?
And then and then you know what they'll do? Later on, they'll creep up the tax.
Oh yeah.
Again, 2 cents
Hmm.
here, 3 cents here, 5 cents there, 10
It
cents
adds
there.
up.
Then by the time you know it, yo, I'm paying the same thing again, and I'm still paying more for gas now.
Yep. They-
So
they-
now matter of fact, you know me, I smoke cigarettes, bro. The cigarettes are like almost $10 down here.
I remember
There was $6 the last time I was here.
there. Because I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I remember here when they went up towards like $10 a pack and something like that.
bro, they're
I
up to
was like,
$17.
I said,
$17
listen,
in New York,
lucky I'm not a smoker because I would have quit,
bro.
you know?
Even the loose. When I was younger, loose cost 5 cents. It's $1 now.
Yeah, now they're $1. I seen that
You
over there.
gotta buy loose for $1. You gotta go there and scrape up $1 just to smoke a cigarette, and don't let it fall on the floor because I'm gonna kiss it up
Shoot.
to God and keep smoking.
5 second rule, bro. 5 second
That's
rule.
right. 5 second rule. Yeah, just like
You
in
know?
Florida. Even though it is pension friendly, the property taxes are high also. Yep, that's going up also. Also now, with the mortgage rate so high, there's not much you can get. Now you have the how do you say
They
the
said the
the,
cigarettes are
the
cheaper there.
manufactured homes. The cigarettes are cheaper in North Carolina. Now you have the manufactured homes. I see manufactured homes that are built to code. In other words, they're able to sustain Category 3 hurricane for about good sustained winds for about a good 30, 40 minutes.
Mm,
Those I've seen it, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,300 square feet, $89,000,
yeah. But
and
the
beautiful. But the thing is, they're not giving you the loans because your credit, your because of your credit now.
yeah, but the supply and demand is what's killing. As
Yeah,
soon as everybody started going towards like North Carolina and all that, property taxes were going
yeah.
up.
Oh, and people are
Um,
leaving Florida.
loans are going up, you know.
Yeah,
So
people are leaving Florida, especially now with that now that they passed that law where the gay ban basically
hmm,
uh, they had trans people reading to children. They're not reading about trans becoming a trans and everything. There's just them in uniform. It's like a cop going to your school and reading something to you. They're in
right,
they're in
right,
their uniform. That's their element. We're not forcing your kid or anything. We want to read to them and educate them to let them know that we're people also. Now you
yeah,
can't do that. Now they banned that because now you have the extreme people saying, you come to this school or you come to this place, we're gonna bust you up.
yeah. No, but
People are moving.
it was because many of them when they first told them to come and read, the schools were telling them to read about men and sex. So that's why a lot of the trends now are getting so teed off about what's going on. They like we fought for people to acknowledge us. Now all of a sudden the media and the government is fighting for the people to destroy us
Right.
because they said we did not ask for these bathrooms. We did not ask for us to talk about it in school, you know. So they just go on and they say the community.
Nah.
What community?
It's
That's
it,
like
it,
that's like
it's
saying, "Oh, the man. Who the hell is the man?" You know
it's
what I
the
mean?
it's the small percentage of the people
And
who
they probably
are
not even
talking the loudest.
LGBT, and they probably not even gay.
No, they're not. But it's a small percentage that are against the LGBTQ community and stuff like that. Whether like I said before on the show, whether I condone it or not, it's none of my business. I respect you. You respect me. I'm not saying I'm not going to invite you to my house. I will invite you to my house. I got no problem with that. But it's not up. I'm not judging you. But
Yeah.
we have the thing is the small percentage of the LGBTQ community, like in any community, let's just say straight and gay, anything, not to single anyone out. We have our extremism. We got people
Mm.
who go out there to cause trouble
Oh yeah.
and make it look bad for the majority of the ones who are law abiding, have respect, have
Yeah.
morals, have decency, and stuff like that. So now it's making them look bad. It's just like white people who never really interact with African Americans, Latinos, and stuff. All they
Right.
see is the bad Latino getting arrested, the bad African American get arrested and stuff. So now they're scared of them without even knowing them. Now I'm scared of you. So every black person I meet that they meet, they're gonna be like apprehensive because they're gonna think that that's them.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that. It's all education. We
Yeah.
have to
That's what
educate,
I
and
said.
then you get
They
stuck.
made the media and the government made the alphabet city like a sex type of thing,
Oh,
but they don't
absolutely.
really talk about the woman that become a man. That's not really what they talk about because they
No,
know that people don't really see them as a like a perverted threat.
right.
They use the men that are turning into women so they can make it look like it's a bad thing,
It's a
and that's
bad.
all
It's
they
a
keep
pervert.
doing
Right.
is using that.
It's right.
So
You're
like even
you're
with the
basically
bathroom, uh, gender thing bathroom.
gender neutral bathrooms and stuff.
Listen, cut the bull crap. If people are arguing, and if hopefully one of the governments or senators is watching this, let's stop that. If you really want to make a bathroom, then you put this is a vagina bathroom and this is a penis bathroom. Now you don't have to worry about boys and girls. That's all to it. Yeah, I said it.
And he's the owner, so he can say it.
You know what I'm saying? Make it like that, there will be no argument. You could dress as a girl all you want. What you got?
Right.
Penis, or you go to the penis bathroom. What you got? Vagina to the vagina bathroom.
I
You
hear
know what I
you.
mean?
I hear you. My brother Manny goes.
Argument done.
It goes.
That's it.
They had a. Oh yeah, you remember the news where they had people that shot up the power grid in North Carolina
No,
a
no, I
couple of
didn't hear
months
that.
ago, and there was lights out for like a couple of months because a drag show was coming to the county, and
Oh
and and
wow.
and yeah, that's in my brother's county. It was all over the news. They were
Jesus.
without light for a while. How long, Manny? Because they had a drag show in a neighborhood in a neighboring town, and they shot out the substations. I kid you not, bro.
And it's because the media it's making them bad. We
They're
have
fueling the fire.
we
But
have
that's what
a couple of
sells.
them here, like Apollonia Cruz, you know, and he even said, "Who the hell is this community?" he, he was like, and he's the queen of the Bronx,
Exactly.
and he wonders who the hell is this community. Oh, for 4 days.
Yeah. No light for 4 days, bro. The entire county. So it's every town in that county, and my brother's county was in it. So Manny was living poor in a nice neighborhood.
Listen,
But
it,
it's we've lost a sense of morality, scruples. There's no respect anymore. No one cares anymore.
and
You
and
can
and
see it
it's,
in the subway. If you ride the
and
subway,
it's the common
nobody gets
sense.
up for the old lady, the pregnant lady, and stuff like that. No, you know what I heard one guy said? "Oh, you should have got on the train before I did."
But in all fairness, again, I'm a comedian, so I'll be saying stuff like that. Um, if I see a female come into the bus and look at me, oh, whoo, like how they be trying to do. Whew, I did a 10-hour shift. I'll be looking at them. Okay, good, because I did a shift myself.
No, but
You know what I
what I'm
mean?
saying is,
If you
if it's an
wanted
old
that
lady,
equal, this is why I say be careful what you wish for.
of course,
Women fought to be equal, but they didn't want to be equal when it comes to I want a chair or I want someone to open my door and then now with all this I don't need a man type of thing that people will keep screaming. I'm like, be careful what you wish for, because then when the man doesn't do something for you, you bitch about it, you know. And then we just had this conversation online where this lady was like, "Oh, I've been doing good all by myself. I make close to 3 digits a year, and I did it all by myself." I put it on the comment, "Did you really? So who gave you that job? A man. Who are you working for? A man. So don't say you don't need a man. You know what I mean? It,
Right.
it makes it lose. And then I was like, so how did you get a child? Because you got
Some
three
people,
kids. How
some
did you
people
get
shoot
those
themselves
three
in the
kids?
foot when they say that.
You know?
Shoot yourself
So
in the foot.
yeah, and it's like that all around the world. People don't have common sense, and they shooting their mouth off without thinking. Like, no, the whole world needs someone. Yeah, there ain't no. You can never
See,
say, myself included. I didn't make this company by myself. I had people like you doing the shows.
exactly.
You know, I had people like Will helping me out in the backgrounds, the camera crew when we're walking around. So
Right.
this company wasn't built by myself. So for me to say I don't need nobody to build this company, shut the hell up. You know what I mean?
Now, this one here, Jackson Heights dog lovers. How about transgenders, male in female sports?
And that's another one.
Honestly, I have a problem with that.
No,
For the
I don't have a problem. I have a disgust with it. You know what I mean? Like it.
well, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, no, no. Sometimes you got to just scratch the band-aid, take that thing.
Look at the wonder. A real woman needs a man, even if it's only for the bed.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
No, but yeah,
So,
getting back to the transgender thing,
even with the
I
sports,
feel that's very, very unfair. Fine, it's competition and stuff like that, but come on, man. Make sense
listen,
of it.
they did sports that way. There's three kind of sports. There's um female sports, male sports, and Special Olympic sports.
Right.
The reason why they did that, so you can have a balance of edge to try to win. You know what I mean? So you cannot have like that. Okay, so if you want to put men in a female, then let's put men in Special Olympics. Let's
Yeah.
put a person that has both legs running against someone that doesn't have a leg. Let's see how
Exactly.
that's gonna work. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Come on,
Exactly.
it doesn't
You
make
know,
sense.
it's a double standard. It's a double standard, and I'm glad I don't have to make a decision on it because my decision is going to be the same. No.
No,
How do we
no.
fix it? I don't know, but that doesn't belong there.
We
That
fix it
doesn't belong there.
the same way we fix the bathroom problem. Penis and vagina. Same way. You got a
Yeah.
vagina, you play that
Yeah,
sport.
that's a really, really, that's a very controversial subject, and I'm glad that we could just talk about it because if I had to make a decision on it, I'm gonna be unpopular to somebody, so you can't make everybody happy. But
Yeah.
honestly, with that, in my opinion, I don't think it belongs. I don't think it
And plus,
belongs.
with people that don't like to look at facts, and okay, take the facts away. Let's bring the new facts. The swimmer. Homeboy was no good in the men division.
Right,
No good. You come in the women's division and you took number one.
and he tore it up. Yeah,
That's facts.
that's
Why?
that's
Because
very, very,
he has
very.
the men chromosomes.
Yeah,
Faster,
that's.
stronger, you know?
I don't agree with that because it's an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Now this guy's gonna clean up all the medals.
Yep.
Now what if he goes to the Olympics?
No, but
Dominate the women's
they
division.
kicked him out. Then you had the MMA fighter was getting beat up by all the men's and then coming to the women's thing and beating up all the women's.
Yeah.
First of all, ain't that domestic violence? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Oh, badoom. I mean,
Come on.
it's and the thing is, how are you going to find common ground with that?
Yeah.
There's, I don't see a solution.
Nope. They
You
even
know,
showed it in these this master in martial arts, female master and a male master. She was showing, even though they didn't really hit each other, but they were showing the difference. She was hitting him, and then he just came whap one kick and she fell down.
exactly.
And I was like, okay, so they telling you no matter how level they the same level, like she's a real good fighter, he's a real good fighter, but it takes is that one hit from a man, especially
Exactly.
when they get angry and they hit the person, and that's it, they done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that
So
doesn't make that the man is superior that's just plain genetics.
yeah,
That's just genetics. We have Tony Adorno. He goes, in the women's swim team, they had a 6'4" male who used to swim for the men's division, now swims for the female team and breaks records.
Yeah, that's what
Exactly,
I was talking about.
exactly,
He,
exactly.
he was like number 60 in a 40 man tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like he was crap. And
Yeah,
then all of a sudden he comes here break records. Really?
that's
And
you.
you know who
You're
I blame? You know who I blame for all this? The damn Woman magazine who put Jenna as Woman of the Year for only being a damn female for 3 months. How you a Woman of the Year and you're only a female for 3 months?
yeah. I mean,
That's where it all started collapsing.
I don't like I said. I don't have anything against the LGBTQ
Oh no,
community.
no, I don't.
I have gay friends. I have gay family members that I love dearly.
Of
You
course,
know,
we're
and I hang
Latin.
out with them, and I have no. When I see them, I don't like do like a weird hug. No, they get a hug like I do my brothers and my sisters and my family members or friends. They get a hug just the same. You know
No,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just the same.
We
You know,
we
but
we
they're
even
they're
we even
it's just me,
we
my personal opinion, my personal observation. It doesn't belong in the women's division. I'm
nope,
sorry. I'm sorry. It's
nope.
unfair to the women who worked hard to break these records, and now you have a person that wasn't good in the men's division and comes to the female division and now destroys all the records, shatters them.
Hey, listen, I'm like right now, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put myself in the long jump, but I'm not going into the men long jump. No, I'm going into the little people long jump. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't go in the females division because you be one ugly woman, bro.
Yeah, I'll be one ugly woman. So I'm gonna say that I'm a small person, and then I'm gonna go and do the long jump and destroy these kids.
And they
Come
go,
on,
see,
it
Tony
doesn't
agree
make
with you.
sense.
It's like you said, Charles, vagina, vagina, penis, and penis. You know, they're just
They made it that way too. And there was a story that I did in my show like a long time ago where this girl wanted to be in the Boy Scouts. First of all, it's in the name, Boy Scouts. She wanted it so badly to be in the Boy Scouts and all this that they bent the rules to have her there. When she was there, a month later, she was crying because she wanted to go back because she couldn't handle the things they were doing. She could, hello, it's called boys. And then they were bothering her. They whacking out their penis all over the place. You know what I mean? So you wanted to be in the boys' locker room? This is what you're gonna get. You know what I mean?
but then
So
now
she couldn't handle it that she had to go back to Girl Scout.
you gotta give them their own sections. You gotta give them their own bathroom, their own locker area and stuff. It
Nope.
it 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 it, it forms dissent. And it's like, yo, you supposed to be. You wanted to be with us, you gotta be with us. But then you're gonna have your little perverts that are gonna act like perverts and stuff and mess it up for everybody. But it's I'm just glad I don't have to make decisions on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the
I'm
same
glad
thing.
too.
It's the same thing with abortion. Whether I'm for it or I'm against it, it's none of my damn business. Now, what I will fight for to the end.
Your volume went off again. Yeah, I don't hear. Does anybody hear him? Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments. But I don't see his mic moving. There
Okay,
you
now
go. There
I
you go.
don't know why it's dropping. It could be.
It dropped again. Yeah, see, they don't hear you. They hear me, but they don't hear you. So it could be that something's there dropping. They censored him. Good one, Manny.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I just unplugged my mic. It's something wrong with the USB connection.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, we
yeah,
only
like
have a minute. We have a
I
minute.
will I will I will like with the abortion. It's none of my business. But I will
Right.
fight to my last breath for a woman's right to choose. It's her
Oh, yeah.
body. Whether I fight with her, no, don't get rid of it or what stuff like that. Only you have to live with it. I can walk away, but that's your child. You got to live with this child.
Yeah.
And then you got men making decisions for them. So I don't get it.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like on that part is, and this goes to the female, if you decide to keep the child and the father didn't want to keep the child, don't get pissed or try to take him to child support when he doesn't want to be with the child. You chose to have the child.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
that's another thing that we have to come
And
to a
we
happy
definitely
medium.
want to talk about that
Absolutely, definitely
because
for another show. Well,
I
anyway, guys,
think
it's
it
been
takes two.
great. We'll see you back. I'll be back in New York next week. Be back in studio, and have a good week. Have a good weekend. Love you all. Have a good night, guys.